Well, now where is it? Right, that old cross, I think, has been here, or from somewhere. I think his head is new. the shaft is new, the head is new, but it's the same cross since the 1400s, I think. Location, 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 that's what they say. I was in Rome, at Trastevere as it happens, and there was jolly old Woody Allen. They had this really beautiful, old-fashioned, to me, I suppose, but proper film kit, you know, on little railways, about whatever, 16 feet, inches apart and so on, whatever it is. But these beautiful wooden boxes and brass, and he was wandering around, old Woody Allen, silly little sort of fisherman's hat on, as he does. I think he's still alive, I'm not sure. Anyway, it's the most beautiful day here in Alnwick, Northumbria, on a Friday, the 25th of March 2022. It's actually what journalists do. It's like the header to a piece that they always give the time and the date and the place and all that, which you can cut later. Right, so God is the boss. I mean, that is just so, I mean, simply, glaringly obvious. Little people think they're such a big cheese. I mean, come on, there was Genghis Khan, for instance. I actually missed out Mrs. Thatcher earlier. Power went to her head. She was too long in power. At least you can get rid of American presidents. Only get 2 terms, max. That awful man, Mr. whatever his name is, Trump. It's what elephants do at the back end and the front end, isn't it? I bet he was teased at school. He's got by far the most billions, 435 billion or something. Anyway, I had to make a big decision this morning. Do I go and sail in my £160 million yacht, or the new Scheherazade at just the £500 million, which is pretty well definitely a certain Mr. Vladimir's, Putin? Why do they need all this crap? Who manufactures and sells the most weapons of mass destruction? America, by a country mile. And people are going to use them. I've been at this all my life. Obviously in a background way, because I'm not known as a peace campaigner or anything. I used to know Sir Anthony Waitrose Benn, Tony Benn. He tried to fight from within the system about nuclear disarmament and so on. I said Oystriker, but it's Canon, I've forgotten his name again, and there's the Peace Pledge Union, which used to be off the Peace Square, which is Tavistock Square, just off the Euston Road, by south of Euston Railway Station in London. Shepherd started in 1936, I think. It was for the Second World War. PPU, Peace Pledge Union. He was a minister, a priest. Well, we all know it's impossible to exist in the Western world without having heard about Christ. And Christ's behavior was exclusively peaceful, even including the overturning of the moneylenders' tables at the temple, because yes, it was an act of violence, if you like, but it was a controlled, considered, deliberate act of demonstrating how those people were desecrating God's holy temple with money. Yes, money has to be involved, but not buying and selling in front of God, if you like. That is what Christ did. I'm still on about this because this chap David saw one of my films a week or two back. No. Christ was perfect in everything he said and did. He was God's word made flesh, but he was also a human being. That's impossible, isn't it? Surely. There are actually several sort of shops around this little square that have lost their, up for sale or rent. Yes, they're going to be hard times ahead. Much harder than now. I really do end on happy thoughts. See if I can stand up again without falling over. Poor old leg of mine. Right. Clock is the closing shot. There's the sun, the lights there, more cross. Christ was crucified, but he rose again. There we go. That'll do.